Today, we're going to be checking out the best car for B-Class within Need for Speed Unbound. And as you can already see, that is the 1999 Nissan Skyline GTR R34. It's actually already B-Class, but what you want to do is you need to swap from the default engine over to the 304 brake horsepower 3.8 litre V6. So for induction, you need the Elite part. In ECU, I believe you keep it stock with the Sport one. Fuel system, you want to chuck in the Pro. Exhaust, keep it stock. And then this one is very important, which is the turbocharger. You want to swap out the default one and you want to swap it in with the dual turbocharger. Obviously with NOS, you want to give yourself Elite. Suspension, you want the Elite regular suspension. You don't want road or anything else, just the regular one. Keep the brakes as they are. And then with the tyres, you want to go with the Pro Grip tyres. Now at this point, your car's probably still A-Class, and this is where all of these other parts come into play. You want to keep the clutch stock, but then with the gearbox, you want to swap it out for the Pro one, which should be installed by default, and you want to change it to the 5-speed, which will take it down to B. As for the handling, you want to make sure that your grip is at 25%, as this will keep it at the maximum rating in B class at 159. This time round on the downforce, it doesn't really matter because it doesn't actually change anything, so you can keep it stock if you want to. Obviously traction control off. Then lastly, with the aux slots, as you probably already saw, you want to have the Nitros grip and the Nitros drift equipped to this car. And there we go. So that is all of the parts installed and full customization and visuals done to the car. I decided to go with red as I don't actually use the Skyline in red a lot often. I usually have it in the default blue. I thought I'd spice it up a bit and see if this car really dominates the competition. We found another lobby. There's no 488 Pista in this one, so I don't have to deal with that, which is great. There's a couple of other higher level cars within this lobby, so hopefully there's some competition. But the one downside is, as per usual with Need for Speed Unbound online, no one actually wants to play, so there's only 2 other people in the game with me, which sucks. Got to make the most of it though. I'll try and demonstrate this car as well as I can, but obviously off the ripper, it's pretty good. I believe, yeah, got Subaru behind me. It's not stupidly overpowered like the Countach that we had in yesterday's video. It's still pretty good and it can drift as well. I think the person that's in third at the moment, David, they've got a stock Crown Vic, which I don't think is the way to go for B-Class, my friend. Got to get some upgrades under that hood, my dude. Now with this car, it does top out at about 131. As you'll see now, it's pretty much dying. So it's still staying in front though, only just. Right, I took that corner absolutely horrendous then. I just decided to throw myself off a bit. Cut through here. Oh, that is a van. Do not want to crash into you. But that should pretty much be it. That is the home stretch coming up down here. Oh, that's a barrier. Hello. See, I'm not used to a car actually drifting because pretty much every car I've driven recently has been full grip, where obviously this one isn't, so kind of throwing me off a bit. But there we go, first race down in the bag. On to race number 2, which is Turntable. I've done this race so many times within the campaign, so I should have this down to a T, hopefully. Get that perfect launch. We've only got 3 laps as well. Okay, so this should be a very quick race event. But as you can see, we gone already. We gone. Also, I just want to say a big shout out to those of you that commented on my first video I did on the Lamborghini Countach. That's like my first proper multiplayer video showcasing some of the really good cars to use online. And I do appreciate all of the little tips. And if it helped any of you out, again, yeah, that is the purpose. So thank you. Man, I should get this race done in like a minute and a half, right? Also, am I gradually unlocking the Subaru? Wow, okay, I need... Look at that, bro. I'll literally get it off this corner. Ready? There we go. Lovely. I now have the BRZ. And yeah. You didn't see me take that corner, all right? You know what? I'm going to go around here just to get a few more seconds of drifting so we can get closer to the Mustang boss as well. There we go. That is pretty much race number 2 in the bag. I didn't realize it was actually over here. There we go. Perfect launch again. 2 laps on this one. For some reason, I thought it was a sprint race, but it's not. It's been a while since I've done this. I don't really play B-Class all that often, but I'm going to have to if I want to unlock some of the cars. So at least I've finally got a car that can actually compete in the races. Also, I apologize in advance, but I feel like myself and many others that are making guides on these best vehicles are going to be the problem to everyone also using the same cars online, which I don't really think there's an issue with, to be honest. If everyone's using this car, if everyone's using the Skyline, for instance, in B-class races, it just means it's going to be down to your driving abilities. Obviously, as you've seen throughout the races, mine is very 50-50 on the most part. First lap done, on to lap 2. This guy's actually keeping up in the Subaru, to be fair. So maybe the Skyline's better for, you know, more straight roads and stuff. That, or my driving has just sucked so far, or he's really good, or a combination of the three. Who knows? Maybe I'm just waffling. Nice, took that corner nice and good. Got some seconds in for the drifting. It's this corner here I'm not a huge fan of. Oh, don't worry, I took it fine. There we go. At least I know how to take that corner in the future. Nice and narrow, easy peasy. Hello, BMW. And that's a part one. Goodbye. I swear, man, it's always on the corners. There'll be AI traffic every single time. There we go. We are 3 for 3 on the race events with the Nissan Skyline GTR R34. Obviously, very good car to use. So if you want a great B-class, definitely go ahead and do all the upgrades that I did at the start of the video. Another solid entry of one of the meta cars to use within Need for Speed Unbound's Lakeshore Online. As always, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, be sure to drop a like rating and sub if you're new. And I'll catch you again very soon with another video. Until then, peace.